Good morning. Time to get this adventure started, I guess. Hello, we are back and we are travelling to Canada in my latest travel vlog. Hi, I'm Ivory Rose and welcome back to my channel. This is one of those situations that I never thought would happen. I'm solo travelling for the first time to a country I've never been to, going to places I've never seen. And although the situations as to why I was travelling to Canada had changed, my goal had not. I still wanted to do the things that I planned to do, and I did them. And this is the journey I took to do this. So I've made it past security, I've played some piano, and I'm obviously at the airport waiting for my flight. I may have underestimated how early I needed to get here, because I've got like 4 hours to wait until my flight is now. And I'm assuming I'm in the right area. But either way, at the moment I have a beautiful view of Paddington Bear, I think. Sorry. It is what it is, and I am decided to wear multiple layers on the way here, because obviously I'm going to Canada, I need to have layers and stuff when I get there, but I'm regretting it now, because I am sweltering, but I won't regret it when I'm there, so yeah, I'll see you probably when the flight lands, I guess. Yeah, see ya. So, as you can see, I've safely arrived in Canada. I'm in Calgary. I'm just waiting for my transporter to go to Banff. So, should be fun. I managed to stop for a coffee and some water because my head is splitting after that flight. Like, that was one of the most excruciating flights I've ever had. And only excruciating because there was a screaming child in front of me, sandwiched between two guys in the very middle aisle. So I was feeling all the turbulence and everything, and I couldn't get any comfortable position or whatnot, but it was a completely packed flight too, so I was like, kind of crazy, but at least it can only go up from here, quite literally, because we're going to the mountains. So I'm walking to my room. I decided to upgrade to a private one, but this is where I'm staying. It's so beautiful here. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's stunning. Slippery when ice or wet. Well, no doy. Look at this place. Look at it. Oh my god. This is where I'm staying. This is a hostel. Look at that. Like, and then look around here. And I have my own bathroom. I have my own bathroom, and it even has a seat in there for the shower. I have my own shower. They said I had a communal shower. This is not a communal shower. This is my shower. Oh my god. This is a hostel in Banff, in a place called the Alpine Centre. This is absolutely incredible. Good morning, world. Hi. Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello. So this is my, well, technically my official first day in Banff. I'm actually going to be going out and doing stuff. But yeah, last night was a nice little introduction to the area. I went down to the Storm Cellar bar, I met some people, we played some pool and everything like that. It was pretty chill, I'm not going to lie. It was really good. I spoke to like the people at the front desk and I went and got myself some food as well, which will be, I'm pretty sure I took a video of the food. I'm not really entirely sure, but you know, it is what it is. It's still dark out, as you can see. But it's incredibly snowy, and the temperature isn't actually that bad. Like, it's kind of the same temperature as what it is in England at the moment, at the same sort of time, which I really didn't expect. I packed layers upon layers, and I'm wearing like 2 layers of trousers and stuff like that, and I am really warm. Like, at the moment, I'm really, really warm. So yeah, it's one of those little things. I'm needing to get used to, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna be going on a hike today. Well, fingers crossed, I'm going on a hike today, if I can find my way to it. And I'm going to be hopefully doing some nice photography and nice like, clips and stuff. So yeah, we shall see that soon. But first I need to go get some breakfast because I am hungry. So I'm now armed with bear spray and crampons. So this should be fun. But oh my god, look how nice it is out here. Now I haven't seen it in this like brightness yet. But like, just look at how beautiful this place is. It is phenomenal, and it's starting to snow a bit, very lightly snowing. And obviously the ground here is very dense and compacted from people walking, so I've got to be careful with that. Oh my god, this is honestly, it's so beautiful here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Even up there, look up there. So as far as I'm aware, that's the mountain I'm walking up, or hiking up. The one that's in front. And yeah. It should be one very entertaining trip. It's supposed to take about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Oof. The snow's a lot less packed here. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, this is amazing. I can safely say that I have never done anything quite like this before. So, yeah, this is going to be a news for me, a new experience for me. Oh my god, my footsteps are going so deep. This is a remarkable experience. Like, oh my god, that's gonna be a very routine thing for me to say, by the way. Oh my god, because this is just, oh my god, wow. Okay, so my voice might be a bit muffled now, so because it's gotten a bit windier. So hello, this is me. Oh shit. Yeah, honestly, this is an insane walk. Like, and this is just to the canyon like thing, like canyon marker. Sorry, the trail marker. I'll be doing the canyon tomorrow. I'm lost for words. Like, genuinely, I'm lost for words. It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So after that long hour hike through the snow, I have finally made it to the trail start, which is just up ahead. And oh my god, there's a deer. Wait, so to start out my journey, as I mentioned, like, there was deer. I got a bit closer to the deer as I went up the trail, and they were a lot different to the deer I'm used to. So they're a bit fluffier, a bit like larger than the deer I've seen in Japan and the deer I've seen in England. But they're also very similar, and they have the same sort of like skittish behavior. Like, I didn't want to get too close to them because I didn't want to scare them off. I didn't want to upset them or like annoy the wildlife in the area. This is a gorgeous view though. Like, oh my God, it's amazing. The fact you have this on your doorstep.
I know, I feel really lucky.
Well, not quite on your doorstep, but you know what I mean.
Pretty well.
Honest, look at this. This is absolutely incredible. I'm not even at the top yet. I've still got a little bit of a walk to go. But this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. You can see where people have walked previously. Oh, this is slippery. And I can hear a train. Reminds me of home. As I continued on this journey, I didn't quite expect to see the views that I saw. It was a quite literal, breathless experience.
Oh my god.
I've never been like so close to being speechless before, but this was basically it. I was lost for words. Like, it was such a beautiful experience. It was so surreal to me. I'd never experienced how small I felt in that moment, but how amazing I felt at the same time. It was incredible.
Oh my god, this is...
You made it.
Just about.
Yeah, you've done well. It's so worth it.
I hope you had an attraction with the lovely Ella down there. If you do see this, then thank you for being an amazing tour guide person. It was very nice. Just tell me how much further it was. You definitely beat me tenfold, but I am not used to these conditions in the slightest, and I am so unfit in comparison. But yeah, apparently there's 2 red chairs up ahead. And then there's a tiny little route a bit further on. So yeah, we have almost made it to the summit. And I think I have reached the summit of Tunnel Mountain. We shall see in a second. But this is, for someone that's never climbed a mountain before, or even thought of attempting to, this is the summit. Look at this. You have reached the top of a tunnel, Banff's most popular mountain. Elevation 1,690 meters, 5,543 feet. That is absolutely bonkers. Now I've got to head back down because I'm going to head into the town. Grab myself some lunch, a nice hot drink, some water and everything, and go from there. Just look at how beautiful this place is. I don't want to go back down. This is like incredible. Oh, and there's more people coming up. Hiya. Oh, I'm so glad I did this trip. Part of me was actually going to cancel. Because the trip origin, the way the trip came about, wasn't actually supposed to be like, well, it wasn't actually supposed to be a trip for just me, but things happened and then it became a trip for just me, and I'm gobsmacked. This is remarkable. This is out of this world. I just, wow. So I've made it to the bottom of the mountain. I met 2 lovely people on the way down as well, who are also first time climbing this in winter. But yeah, I am now on to the little hike into the Banff town, and then yeah, see ya. And then you too. Oh, they were lovely. And then I'll be heading into Banff town centre to have a look around, see what I can get, see what's there, see what's happening and whatnot. Yeah, it should be fun. So I'm pretty sure I made it into Banff now. There was a random deer just crossing the road. Love it. There's all sorts around here. Like, this is, I think the trek up the mountain is like really like mess with my head, because like I was all the way up there. I was right the way up there. And now I'm all the way down here, and it's like it took me so little time to get down here, but it was amazing at the same time. But now I'm in Banff and I've just reached the high street, so oh my god. Look at that. That is gorgeous.
Now Banff town is like, it's one road. So I decided to walk up and down it just to see what was actually there. And there was quite a lot of nice little like touristy shops, quite a nice lot of like different clothing stores and that sort of thing, independent stores and whatnot. But there was a cafe that I came across that just looked amazing. And on my way towards the cafe, I saw the famous view of Mount Rundle, and it was just, it was breathtaking. It was beautiful. I just imagine living here. How amazing would that be? I'm so used to the English sizes of food and coffee and stuff that when I went across and ordered myself a large coffee and a chicken like sani, I didn't quite expect like the food that I got. Like the chickens, the pesto chicken sandwich was amazing. It was crunchy and the chicken was really well cooked. It was really tasty. The coffee was a bowl, but it was good.
So I finished my time at the cafe. I've got myself a few little snacks here and there. I'm just looking for a convenience store to get some stuff. But no, overall it's been quite a fun adventure today. I've been up to the top of one of the mountains. I've hiked the way back down again without falling, which I think is a bit of an accomplishment. I genuinely thought I was going to fall down at least once or twice, but thankfully I didn't. And then, I don't know, just trying to figure out what to do next. I might head back to the hotel shortly, or the hostel, sorry, and just relax there for a bit, because honestly, I'm exhausted. I've done about more walking today than I thought I would have done. And I waded through like knee-deep snow at one point as well, so you know, I'm a bit cold. But I just need to relax. I just want to relax a little bit. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go to the store, see if I can get some snacks and stuff.
I made it back. I'm alive. I made it down the mountain, I made it through Banff town, and I'm back in the hostel. All in the day's work. No, so I went past the supermarket while I was in obviously Banff and stuff like that, and decided to pick up some lunch. So I've got cantaloupe chunks and organic strawberry lemonade. Both of the brands and stuff never heard of, and it's all prepared here, so I'm gonna have like this while I talk about my experience today. Ow. Oh my god. That is some really good melon. Like, that is some really, really good melon. So yeah, I climbed a, what was it, 1600 meters mountain. I wouldn't say climbed, I walked up a 1600 meter mountain to the summit, and I am exhausted. Like, I don't even know how many steps I've done today. Have a look. Okay, 35,000 steps. So I went up and I went down the mountain again, and I had a nice walk around Banff. I spoke to a few different people. I had a really, really, really nice cup of coffee. It was so good. It was so, so good. I did not expect it in the slightest. Yeah, I'm impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. This place is just, it's magical. It's got such a good vibe. And I wish I had people here to share that vibe with, but I don't. So we're gonna go and try and meet some people, and I've got a couple of tours and stuff over the next couple of days. So we shall see what happens and we'll go from there. That has possibly got to be the most random thing that I could have possibly thought I'd be doing tonight. Literally, I went down to the bar to get a drink and to play pool, and ended up drumming for several hours with the band of Australian people. Yeah, apparently they do it every week. I would honestly love to go back there next week, but I'll be in Toronto at that point. But just, damn, it was such a vibe. I used to play the drums years ago, and it was, I genuinely miss it so much. I miss being a part of like something that can put smiles on people's faces, like people can just dance and like vibe to. Like, I love being I loved being in like a band for a long time and doing like band sort of stuff. Now I was never in like an official band. I did like some heavy metal sort of style with drums, and I also did some screamo and stuff every now and then, and did some pop sort of style too. But like being a part of something like that, oh my god, it's just it's almost like a magical invigoration that goes through you, and like that experience alone has made this half of the trip just chef's kiss, incredible. I screwed the mountain I climbed earlier. Like, actually don't, because that is absolutely fucking phenomenal too. But like, considering I woke up from I had a migraine and I went to sleep for a few hours. I woke up not feeling the greatest with it, and then got myself some
like dinner, and then went to the cellar to get a drink, and just I ended up playing for a band for several hours. Like what the fuck? Oh my god! It was honestly like the fact that I was included in that, the fact that like they gave me the chance to do that and stuff. It's such a nice like environment, and when I do leave this place, I'm really gonna miss it.
So I'm almost ready to go to the Johnston Canyon. Never been there before. Only heard about it about 2 weeks ago, and people were saying it was a must-see thing. So I booked the ticket a couple of weeks back, and yeah, I'm going to Johnston Canyon. So this should be fun. I'm basically waiting for like pretty much 10 to 1, and then I'm going to be meeting the driver that's going to drive us there and get on with our guided tour. So yeah, that's my plans for the day. Now, the tour that we had was for Johnston Canyon, and it is a place inside the Rockies that has a very vast historical sort of thing. I definitely recommend looking up at the history of Johnston Canyon because it is a remarkably historical location through a lot of deceit but a lot of interest as well. But yeah, so we got onto the coach and we made our way towards the destination, and our tour guide introduced themselves.
A little introduction of myself, just so you know who the stranger driving you around and guiding you through a canyon is today. So again, my name's Emma. If you forget it, no worries at all. I'm also terrible with names, I really do apologize. But I also go by Hey You, Guide, or Your Majesty. And it's usually at this point in the trip that people start realizing I either have a Canadian accent or I have no accent at all. I know it sounds weird to be commenting on that considering we're in Canada, but we're in Banff, Canada. So finding a Canadian is a bit like finding Waldo. It sometimes happens, most often it doesn't. So sorry to disappoint you all. Before you ask, I was not born and raised in the national park. No one is anymore.
After that introduction, she wanted us to introduce ourselves to each other, so we went in rounds and introduced ourselves. Obviously, I did my cliche thing of being a fire performer to enhance a bit of conversation, and it worked. Like, I got to know quite a few of the different people. There were some people from the southern states of like Texas. There were, I believe there were cattle ranchers and that sort of stuff. There are some people also traveling across from England and Ireland, and they do a girls' trip every year or so. And it was really nice to get to know people, but this vibe continued on until like we arrived at our destination.
It's amazing. It is absolutely beautiful. There's not many places that actually like make me sort of gobsmacked in that respect. Like, I genuinely feel like I'm in awe right now. If I had the ability to be, as I said, with the mountains, I would be speechless right now. But like, just the noise of it, the sound, just, it's so beautiful. And it's all behind the ice. It's like to go for a cave to get in and out. It's amazing. So yeah, that was it's absolutely gorgeous, honestly. What creation Yes. So I'm making my way through towards the end of the canyon now. I've taken little clips in here and there and all sorts and stuff. You can breathe out here in the water, and this bit here leads to basically the base of canyon of the final fall, like the final waterfall. So this is going to be absolutely spectacular. I mean, look at this. Oh my god. You can't see it yet, but I can. Right, so I've done the bottom of the falls, but oh my god. You're not ready for this, because I'm not ready for this. Not many sites in the world actually makes you feel like like an atom in the like the molecular universe. Like, put it into perspective, I am at the very top of this waterfall, and this is one of the most bewildering yet most incredible sights I've ever seen in my existence. This is truly one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and I can see why this is rated one of the top 10 hikes in the world. Like, seriously, this is absolutely phenomenal. If you get a chance, come here. Seriously, it's amazing. Oh, this is amazing. Oh my god. I'm not going to run this part, but it's just so much fun. I love it, honestly. Hiya, so this is Editor Ivory here. Unfortunately, some of the footage may or may not have gotten corrupted from the night of after the Johnston Canyon. I'm pretty sure it got lost when I was transferring it to my phone to put onto a USB stick, but unfortunately this happens in the world of digital editing and digital age and a digital era, so I'm not the most upset by it. Kind of gathered that something would have gone missing during the mass transfer of 600 plus files, but you never know. Anyway, so basically what happened in the evening of this is that we went for food, and then I essentially went down to the Storm Cellar pub once again, just underneath the hostel, and I met some people that wanted to do a morning hike. And when I say morning hike, I mean going before the first light, so we can go up there to the top to see the sunrise. Now, I'm so glad I decided, and I overheard this conversation, because I've already done that mountain hike. I said I'm more than happy to somewhat show them the way, and towards like the base of the mountain, because it is kind of an awkward route to get to. And they said, yeah, absolutely, go ahead. So literally, this next clip starts off halfway through the hike in the next morning in pitch black, but yeah, I shall see you there. nighttime hike through the forest up the mountain I did the other day, so I know the route, but should be fun.
Now to reiterate, we were hiking before first light in minus 12 degrees. I didn't manage to get much footage on it because obviously there wasn't much you could see, but by the time we reached the peak of the mountain, the sunrise had just about started. So setting my camera up, I decided to capture the sunrise with a time lapse. It was such a beautiful sunrise and it left me with feelings that I couldn't quite explain, if I'm completely honest. The feeling of insignificance is both a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because you've seen stuff that makes your whole world seem so much larger, and it's a curse because it makes you feel so much smaller than you've ever imagined. And that's what the sunrise did to me. We started heading our way back down the mountain shortly after, and we encountered some nice little friends. And then we split paths and I went on my own towards my next challenge, which is to go up to the top of Sulphur Mountain. After a bite to eat in town, that is. Now, as you can see, the snow picked up quite rapidly for about half an hour to 45 minutes while I was in town. I was thankful for it to slow down and to stop because I was on my way up to another mountain top to see the sun set. I made my way to Sulphur Mountain via the bus and yeah, we started our ascent into the clouds. Oh my god, this is insane. Oh my, look at this. I'm not gonna lie, I may sound calm and complacent in this video, but inside I was genuinely tearing my heart a new one. I have always had like a chronic fear of falling. Not a fear of heights, but a fear of falling. And being alone in one of these like pods and stuff was not very reassuring to my very anxious self. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I'm not being funny, this is terrifying. This is actually terrifying. Like, I mean, look at that view though. Like, oh my god. Look at the valley. Look at the valley. You can see where the road goes like round and like the river goes round because you can see like the intersections between the trees and stuff. That's so amazing. Oh, my ears just popped again. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is amazing. Terrifying but amazing. I've only got like 2 more plinth things to go past now. To think that people used to like hike up here, and people hike up. Look at the prints. That's from animals. I don't know what animal, but that's from animals. Probably deer, to be honest, or elk. But it goes all the way up and everything. They look fresh as well, or at least somewhat fresh. Oh, this is phenomenal, honestly. Now, despite the fear of getting up there,
it was actually a rather quick journey. It only took about 6 or 7 minutes to do the whole thing. And once I got up there, the wind was that strong that you can't even hear my audio in the footage here. So I apologize in advance if it's deafening or if nothing is audible. But just take a look at these views. It is absolutely beautiful, absolutely breathtaking. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of shitting myself a little bit. It goes fast down a lot faster than it goes up, or it feels like it does because it's going up that way. But like, oh my god, like the view is still amazing, but like at the same time, this is terrifying. Oh my god. Yeah, here's the first time ever in a cable car. First time on a gondola. First time in Canada. First time up a mountain that tall. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is a holiday. This is a holiday of so many firsts. But oh, I am like, I'm not gonna lie. I am very like shaky right now. So I apologize in advance. But this is an experience. Today's my last day in Banff. I'm heading across to Calgary, which should hold more new adventures and stuff, but I've been here for about 4.5 days. And I've made friends. I've had so many experiences I never thought I'd ever have in life, and I'm sad to go. I'm really sad to go. I don't want to leave this place. It's such a beautiful place. There's so many beautiful people. There's so many beautiful and kind souls and everything too. Like, from the get-go, from the moment I arrived, I felt welcomed and I felt like I was a part of something. And you don't get that everywhere you go. Like, I don't know if anybody from High Hostel will see this, but the Alpine Centre in Banff, hands down, probably one of the best places I've ever stayed in any country around the world. It is. The food's great. The accommodation is great. The people are incredible. The guests and stuff, they're all talkative, they're all lively, they're all wanting to do things. And like the scenic around it is just phenomenal too. Like, I see squirrels in the trees behind me. Like red squirrels, ones that I've never seen, type that you don't see in the UK. Like, you walk out the front door of like the hostel and there's like mountain. You turn around, there's more mountain. You turn around, there's even more mountains. You've got trails right near the hostel that take you to the peaks. The sunset and sunrise is amazing. It's gonna be really hard to go. Like, seriously, it's really hard. It's really difficult to leave. And I know people that I've met people here that have been here for about 5-6 years. Well,
probably not years, 5-6 months. Sorry, a couple of people have been here for over a year, and they're just like they just never left, and that's how easy it is to stay. And I'm just like, what the? Oh my god! I just in the future, I'm definitely gonna come back here. Like 100, hands down, 100%. I'm coming back here at some point.